How to make restaurant-style fries. Ingredients: 2 pounds, 1 kilogram, russet potatoes. 2 quarts, slightly under 2 liters, water. 2 tablespoons, 30 milliliters, salt plus more for seasoning. 2 tablespoons, 30 milliliters, white vinegar. Oil for frying, vegetable, color, safflower, peanut. How to make it. Chop your potatoes into fries, roughly 6 centimeters, thick. Chop your potatoes into fries, roughly 6 centimeters, thick. Try to keep all the fries all the same width so that they cook evenly together. This helps them cook at the same rate, instead of some burning and some undercooked. Peel the potatoes. Cut each potato lengthwise in half. Lay each half cut side down, then cut parallel to the cutting board to cut in half once more. Cut these planks into your fries. Leave the potatoes in cold water until ready to cook. Soaking them reduces the starch content. Some cooks even soak the potatoes overnight. Fill a large pot with potatoes, 2 tablespoons, 30 milliliters, vinegar, 2 tablespoons salt, and 2 quarts, equals 2 liters, water. Want to know how McDonald's gets perfect fries every time? They cook them 3 times, starting with a parboil, or vinegar bath. Throw everything in a large pot, cover with the 2 quarts water, and set the stove to high. This is completely optional to get good crunchy fries. Parboil the potatoes for 10 minutes over high heat. They should be tender and easily pierced with a fork, but not falling apart. Start checking after about 8 minutes. Drain the potatoes and pat dry with paper towels. Let the potatoes cool on a paper towel-lined baking sheet for about 5 minutes as they cool down. As they do, start heating up the oil in the next step. Fill a deep pan or wok with 7.5 centimeters of oil, and heat to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 205 degrees Celsius. A large Dutch oven, wok, or a deep fryer will have the best results. While fries can be cooked without a thermometer, it will be impossible to get McDonald's besting fries without one. Fry the potatoes in batches, covering completely in hot oil for 1 minute. These are not completely cooked yet, and that's a good thing. They should be pale and floppy. Note that, as the potatoes hit to oil, the temperature should drop to roughly 360 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. Return the oil to 400 degrees Fahrenheit with each new batch, ensuring all the fries cook. Cool fries to room temperature on a paper towel-lined baking sheet. Remove the chips from the hot oil and drain them on a plate full of paper towels. Don't move forward until they have at least cooled to room temperature. This is key for your second fry. It should take about 30 minutes. Wondering why you double fry fries? Potato water molecules are caught up in the starch, and there is less water in the outer edges, as they air dried when cut, than the centers. During the first fry, this outer edge water escapes, but the water in the center just makes it to the edge. Luckily, as this water cools, it forms a starchy, oily crust, which the second fry turns into the perfectly crisp exterior of a good fry. Optionally, freeze the cooled, half-cooked fries overnight for an even crispier final fry. McDonald's doesn't just freeze their fries to store them. The process of freezing actually makes crispier final fries. This is because water expands as it forms ice, creating jagged little ice crystals in the potato. These internal cuts provide more room for the rapidly melted water to escape once you fry it, removing more moisture for a crisper fry. Heat your oil back up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 205 degrees Celsius, for the final fry. This recipe requires little more than smart fryer skills. If you want to use the same oil as before, this is perfect. Simply strain out or remove any bits of potato that may have stayed in the oil. Fry the potatoes for 3.5 minutes, until crisp and golden brown. You'll likely need to do this in 2 batches to fit everything. Don't try to crowd the pan. The oil will again drop to about 360 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius, and adjust the heat if needed to keep it there. Remove the fries and drain on a bed of paper towels, seasoning immediately with salt. The paper towels remove excess oil, and the salt provides the best, most even flavor when allowed to dissolve on the still hot fries. Serve immediately. If you're working in 2 batches, the fries can be kept warm and crisp on a wire rack in the oven set to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius.